Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Jim's Vids. And this episode, is it an episode? Okay, whatever. I just wanted to tell you about this variable regulator here, voltage regulator. I've made up my own 72-inch grinder, and what I use is a voltage regulator that then goes through a full bridge rectifier, a rectum fryer. So the voltage regulator goes through a full bridge rectifier. Can't fucking stop laughing now. A rectum fryer, and then goes into a DC motor, which runs my 72-inch grinder. What happened earlier yesterday was I was sanding down a piece of metal that I was going to use for a project, and this lovely little piece of equipment that I picked up off eBay some time ago, but I haven't used it because I actually got quite a few of them of all different types. This is the first one I've bought of this one. But so I had this plugged in because the last one I had blew up the other day, so I replaced it with this one. And I was sanding away, and I put a bit of pressure on the belt, right, try and get this thing moving a bit of metal, and this effing thing, right, decided to shit itself, right? Now, that's nothing unusual. Electronics shit itself. The thing was, though, unlike every other voltage regulator I've ever had, they just shit themselves, right? This just decided to bypass itself and throw 240 volts straight into my full bridge rectum fryer. I can't stop saying that now. Which then went straight into my DC motor. That turned it into 240 volts DC. My motor that I had sitting on my bloody grinder basically just fucking took off like a Saturn V rocket, broke its welds, leaped straight vertically up in the air, came back down, fell on the table, decided to do some breakdancing and doing some spinning around and all over the bloody place, scaring the absolute shit out of us, of course, breaking all the fins off the fan that's on the back of it, and then proceeded to throw the most amazing fucking, how would you call it, fireworks display out of its arse end. There was sparks and shit shooting out all over the friggin' place. Meanwhile, I'm fucking shitting my pants and I'm fucking grabbing at leads and I'm trying to disconnect this thing as it's friggin' flying across the bloody work table. And what can I say? That actually pissed me off quite a bit. I've decided here that I'm going to pull this thing to friggin' pieces and I'm going to see what the hell's going on. Now, I really am not fantastic at diagnosing electrical problems, but it should be pretty obvious what the hell's going on in this thing for sure. Something has led this to decide to bypass the variable oscillator, or the variable resistor, I should say, and just throw all its power right through. So, as you can see here, we're just opening this up, and we're going to take a bit of a look and see what's going on. At the moment, it's obviously unplugged, and well, it's pretty friggin' simple in here, isn't it? There's not much at all. We've got a MOSFET, we've got a variable resistor, we've got a couple of resistors, we've got, what is that? It's just a spacer. Doesn't do anything at all. Just keeps it off the bottom of the board. So, and just a capacitor. I just want to do a sniff test. Probably one of the better things to do to electronics, in fact, is have a bit of a sniff test and see if you can smell. If it's let the magic smoke out, you're going to be able to smell it. It's going to smell like absolute shit. So, I can't see anything wrong with this, really. Now, I'm going to be really careful here, and I'm just going to plug it in and just see if I can see anything happening. going to make sure I keep everything away from other bits of metal. Just want to check out this variable resistor potentiometer, whatever the hell you want to call it, and see what's going on. Now, I'm using my my pliers, so I don't have to touch any of the metal case or anything like that, just in case it's decided to arc itself out to the sides. And well, it says it's putting out 230 volts straight through, and if I turn the potentiometer, and it still says 236 volts. Yeah, it's definitely the potentiometer that's sort of not doing anything at all, really. And it's, as you can see, fully left, fully right, nothing's happening at all. Interesting. It's around the 7 mark. Yep, it's around the 7 mark. So that's what's going on. This fucker has just decided to bypass and just let all the current right through, which blew up my motor. Very happy about that. Very fucking happy. Oh well, lots more work for me to do now. I guess I'll be doing another video about putting another motor on my grinder. So we can take off this little circlip here. See if I can get into it. It's pretty bloody small. Oh, there it goes. So take that little circlip off. It comes straight out like such. I still don't understand why this bypassed itself for. If you think you might have any idea of what the hell's going on here, comment below. I'd be very interested to hear what you got to say. Alright, well, until later on, I'll see you around like a rissole, trendsetters. You've been watching Jim. Thank you very much. Feel free to subscribe, smash the like button, and hey, if you want to support my channel, there's Patreon there, or there's also Amazon links. Check you later.